After growing calls from the community, basketball hoops are finally back up. The coronavirus pandemic forced Springfield officials to shut down courts across the city for several months, but now they are making their return as COVID-19 cases continue to trend in the right direction. Western Mass News reporter Amanda Callahan joins us live in Forest Park with more. Amanda?
That's right, Bree. For the first time since the pandemic began, this court here in Forest Park is now open. Hoops are being set up for players to make their return today. Both Springfield officials and community members have been working hard to put basketball hoops back up in the city after the pandemic forced courts to close due to safety concerns. Executive Director of Parks, Buildings and Recreation in the city, Patrick Sullivan, says hoops were a safety concern while Springfield was in the red zone for COVID-19. But now, after 2 weeks in the yellow, Springfield's Health and Human Services Commissioner, Helen Colton-Harris, agrees with Sullivan. It's time to bring them back.
And it was just out of extreme caution for the safety of our youth and young adults that use these courts, and we're thrilled to get the kids back out on the courts again.
But Sullivan wants community members to remember we are not out of the woods quite yet, and people should still remain cautious when coming out to the courts.
Again, we still want them to be safe, so hopefully they can bring some hand sanitizer with them, and if you're not feeling well, just stay home.
This court is expected to be completed today, and Sullivan says while 3 other courts in the city are not quite finished yet, he expects them to be up and running sometime this summer. And Bree, I think after the shows, we should get out here when the hoops are finally open. Live in Springfield, Amanda Callahan, Western Mass News.